the thing.
Oh, we have music this week.
Oh, we're a
I'm
real
on the big
Well,
machine.
here's the thing. Okay.
Got the good man.
Well, here's the
egg
thing.
whites, eggs,
Okay.
yum, steak,
Well, here's the
bread, dave's bread. Tell me hurt. Let's go.
We out here MMA, not podcast, but show. Yeah, we talking things that you probably didn't know. When we take it.
What's up? We got here to make that podcast, but show, but now podcast. I'm your boy and your man and your lover at Gilbert on Twitch at Gilbert's as well. Not active there. Why did I promote that? I'm here with my great husband on the bottom with his squished foreskin penis tip microphone. Give it up for Nick the Ear.
Yeah.
Also,
Oh, shit. Don't cough during
give
my
it up-
intro, man. Jeez.
My bad. Give it up for my other husband here, rocking the tank, showing off his body, his summer bod. Oh my God, the traps, the delts, the everything looking good. No social supply to you, Nick.
Thank you.
My other
And to
husband,
as
Alex
well.
Lift got Acosta, coming with that clean blonde hair.
The blonde looks
uh,
sick today, boy.
It seems like you fixed it. It looks
Yeah.
a little darker. What happened? Give me the rundown.
Yeah, no. Remember last time we had it, we did the one, but I had to go get more, so I got more, and it's almost like white, but it looks dope. So shit, you already know what it is.
Okay,
I kind of like it. Kind of white blonde. White blonde.
Yeah, it look good. It go. It go.
Speaking of haircuts, I was going through some old photos for like, I forgot why, or Google Photos sent me a bunch of old photos from like 2019. I swear to God, these photos look like they're from 2017 or 2016. Nick, your hair used to be completely different.
I got
can't
sick of it,
imagine
dude.
Bro, you used to have long hair.
I need a haircut now, honestly. Like
No,
this is too long.
This is
for me
fine.
right
Your
now.
buzz cut, I think, is how I know you now. I can't imagine you. What is with you guys and all this Tiger Belly promotion?
Because you just give us Tiger Belly stuff, and
I don't.
It's funny
You guys
because as
pay
we
for
do
it
the
like
podcast,
every other customer.
as we do the podcast, I find just random little trinkets like this that I paid for. Nosotros papaya.
Yeah, I bought this sticker pack at the live show. It was
Yeah, watch your fucking mouth, dude.
Hey, where are you guys Abbott Kinney shirts? Huh?
I don't have any.
I think I need like 300 pages of evidence to have one of those shirts.
Damn, shots fired. But yes, Nick, get a haircut. I can't imagine you with long hair or a undercut again, or what is it? Yeah, an undercut. Alex,
like a
I saw
faux
some
hawk or
pictures
some
that you've
shit.
been posting. Alex going to memory lane for some reason the past 2 weeks.
Depression.
Don't ever lose weight. Don't lose weight that much. You look weird. You look good, thick.
No,
And
I'm losing weight,
yeah.
bro.
How much
get
you down,
lean,
bro?
But keep your muscles, bro.
Oh, I'm going to. My goal right now, I'm like 240. My goal is to just be 220 and just be consistently
go.
working out and back in shape. And that's it. That's all I care about. I don't want to get like thin anymore.
Did you
Yeah,
want to get thin? You wanted to
I
get
did. I wanted to get
what's
like
thin for
one.
you?
I want to be walking around like at 185.
Jesus.
That's tiny, bro.
But I'm short. You know, I'm 5'6". So it's like everybody's just used to me being big, so it's normal. But I'm like, I'm small. I'm a small person. Like height.
I think your bones alone is 185 pounds.
Yeah, I don't know if I could get that thin, but
You
like I
got
said,
dinosaur bones.
I don't even think I could get back to 204. One of those videos where I was deadlifting, I was 204. I don't think I can get back to that because I'm
I think you
heavier.
could.
Well, I'm heavier than I was when I first cut down to that weight, or I was heavier. So, who knows? I mean, like I said, I'm happy 225. I'm happy with. Last time I was that weight, I was training all the time. I was still hiking. I was fast. I had my cardio felt good, and I felt better. So I'm like, if I can just get back to that weight, I'm good.
Yeah.
220. 220 it is.
I was looking at 2019 photos. I was like, because I think that I was prepping for that action thing. So I was like on this extreme. Obviously, Nick, you hated the keto. And I was like, shit, I look way too skinny even there with like small arms. I'm like, I don't want to lose weight and not have small arms. It looks so weird.
Well,
It was
you
like, I
also
look-
have a large head too, so it's like
Stop
how
bringing
fast
it up, man.
how fast you lost weight was unsafe.
Not
Okay,
not
and
proportional to my head.
I don't have a
not
pen.
proportional
but-
to your head.
Bro, when Nick uses the pen sometimes, I'm like, this guy's a pretty good trainer. But anytime he just talks about stuff, it's like,
The pen just pops out of nowhere too.
I just gotta keep a pen on me. I gotta keep a pen.
Like, all you
It's
see
handy.
is this. You go, and then he has a pen. You're like, wait, where'd you get that from, dog? Like,
Yeah, I really believe
Smooth
everything you're
night.
saying. Yeah.
no, yeah, Gilbert. I think it was around the time. Remember when I made that video of you when you were like this with an NTE thing?
Yeah, that was the stunt time.
Yeah.
I
How
remember
much did
seeing
you
Nick
weigh
in a
back
photo.
then?
I was like, That was 178.
But you got all this muscle. You have all this mass now.
What's crazy too is me and Gilbert have the same
cut.
size head, bro.
That's
And
not true.
we do. Our head, we've worn the same hats, remember? They fit exactly the same for us.
But then me and Nick have the same size.
Same size
Same
lips?
size what?
Sorry,
Lips?
an egg fell out of my mouth. Penis. That's fine. My punchline got ruined.
Yeah, but we're
anyways,
uncircumcised, so let's
You're
go.
the one eating, dude.
No, I gotta stop.
You
eating.
ruined
I
your
apologize.
fucking punchline, dude.
I'm gonna get yelled at by this guy who's keeping track of my nutrition, saying you gotta eat at these times, or I'll kill you. That's Nick. He doesn't do it without a. He does it without a pen, and I don't believe him. All right. Oh shit, he switched it.
Different pen.
Another
bro.
pen, dude. I'm
This
a
guy's gonna
man
have
of
a
many pens.
Doesn't have a vape mix. He always has a vape with him. All right, guys, let's get into this fight card. Your boy Gilbert was right. I don't care how it happened. I don't care what happened. I said fucking Yair Rodriguez, and it happened. Nick, I guess you chose that too. But we were logically,
Come on,
we were
bro.
all logically thinking Brian Ortega.
Nah, I
But-
wasn't. I was confident that Yair was
Brian-
gonna win.
That Brian
Yair
would pop his
impresses me,
shoulder out.
man. He looked fucking great. Do you think he looked good? What do you guys
I think he did. What do you? First of all, before this will tie into that. Do you guys think? Because Brian Ortega said after the fight, like, damn, I was like winning that fight.
Yeah, I heard
Did
that
you-
too.
Was that
I didn't think
accurate?
so.
Alex,
Well,
what
maybe
do you
in his
think?
mind.
No, yeah. So like, I thought Brian Ortega was gonna win, but yeah, when he had said that, I was like, he was like, everybody saw it. I was like, I mean, from what I watched, I thought you were like losing, like pretty, like convincingly. I thought he was losing. Like I thought he did not win the first round. I mean, he had some grappling, like he got him down, but Yair showed like really he got back up. I thought he landed the way better strikes, obviously, and yeah. And then you know what? Oh, I don't want to rush into it, but I do want to talk about the submission and shit because I saw a post that made a really good point.
Say it.
Oh, okay.
Hey, why would you?
Well, because
Yeah,
we
why
were
would you
talking
just
about
tee it
about
up?
that. But so you guys know who Joe Schilling is, right?
Yes,
He he posted a post saying, "I'm no black belt," but this is not quote for quote, but this is basically what he said. He said if Yair had Brian in a submission and Brian trying to escape the submission hurt him, it should count as a submission victory. He got hurt trying to get out of a submission. And I was like, you know what?
Accident. It wasn't an accident, Brian.
Yeah, and I'm like, you know what? That's kind of right. Like, right? I don't know what you guys feel. I was like, you know what? That's actually a really good fucking point. I agree with him. I think it probably should have been a submission loss. He snapped his arm out, getting it out of the submission.
Honestly, it's the same way I look at like even the Chris Weidman fight or with even Conor McGregor, right? When those guys check kicks,
Dr.
and the
Stoppage.
guy goes like, "Oh, the only reason my leg broke is you checked it. You didn't really win." It's like, no, they had good technique checking it, and you broke your leg.
Yeah, that's the purpose of checking, right? Is to like break it so you don't kick them anymore.
Sick of these excuses. Or
I don't
You
know.
know
but,
what? I felt the same way too.
Yeah.
I felt the
Nick,
same
what's
way.
your
I was
take on
like,
the what's your take on the submission when he kept
he
saying it
pulled
was
his-
an accident?
he pulled his arm out and his shoulder dislocated. So, when you watch it, you're like, but then again, it's like, it's one of those freak things where I think he's had a bunch of surgeries and injuries
Is it
to that
freak,
shoulder
though?
already. Well, kind of, it's kind of a weird position for you to dislocate your shoulder in. Cause like, I think he cleared his arm a little bit before he pulled the arm out, but fucking, I don't know, man. It did look a little funky. Part of me did feel weird that it was a KO, TKO listed as the decision. Cause I saw the decision afterwards. I didn't know how the fight went down. So I was like, oh shit. Yair knocked out Brian Ortega. Who would have
Damn.
thought?
Oh damn! I didn't realize they did a KO TKO too. Yeah, that's weird.
Weird, right? So
Yeah.
usually it would be something like a note like Dr. Stoppage or
Yeah.
something like that. But then again, it's like you just never know how they fucking, what the official verdict is anyway.
But like,
Well-
if you look at those other submissions, like when someone does break their arm, right, and they don't tap, you know what I'm saying? But then the ref stops it.
Yeah.
It counts as a submission, right? So this is kind of
Yeah.
almost the same thing, right? Like
Kinda, yeah, kinda.
he was pulling
I
it out.
see the gray
and then he
area.
stopped. Yeah. So like, I'm not saying like, oh fuck Brian Ortega. I still, honestly, I think if they rematch, I think Brian Ortega over time could still win the fight. I still do believe that, even though Yair does look really good. But yeah, I thought when he was saying like he was winning the whole thing, I was like, I don't think so. Like I was going for you, and I don't think you were winning at all, actually. So.
Kind of a bummer how it ended. Actually, not kind of a bummer. It was a fucking bummer because that fight looked like it was going to be great.
I want to see Yair do some
once
stuff,
he
do
started
some
throwing
work.
those kicks up the middle,
Oh,
that front snap kick and the head kick, that's when Brian Ortega started, shooting. I think that's what led to the armbar, right? Like he got in,
shot.
Yair threw up the armbar.
Oh yeah,
which
you're
was
going
pretty
for an
sweet.
armbar. Yeah,
That
I'm
was
like,
great.
holy fuck. Yeah,
because he threatened him.
yeah.
It's not like it wasn't there. And I think it looked like Brian was trying to go for a heel hook. And then as he pulled his arm out, that's when his shoulder popped. But it was a really weird exchange. It was very underwhelming.
Well, let's stick with that, Nick. Like, let's give some praises and flowers to Yair because he did look good.
He looked great.
Really
So
good.
did Brian.
So,
Brian came to fight, man. Like he was honestly, that was the strategy. That was the way to win. The stand-up is just get in his fucking face. And he had some success early on in the round because he just walked him down. And I remember thinking, oh yeah, if you want to eliminate the kicks, you just got to walk him down. And Brian Ortega has the right mindset to do that. But eventually he got that distance and then he started getting picked apart with the kicks. And I think that's what led to the armbar, but I don't know.
Yeah, Yair was popping off. Was curious to see his ground game against Brian. OA did. He broke his arm.
Ooh.
There you have it. Honestly, I have no problem with Yair winning and getting the title shot next or interim title. I don't know what's next, but I have no problem seeing Yair be at the top.
Yair landed this cross. Do you see that where he kind of like dipped down but just extended? Like I was like, bro, he's about. If I'm, in my head, I was like, oh man, he's about to be piecing Brian up for fucking 5 rounds. Like his striking looks so good. I was like, holy shit, man. I was like,
he's crispy.
Yeah.
Maybe the time off helped him.
I did for sure.
Maybe him getting scared, yelling at Michael Bisping, fearing for his life, was like, fuck, maybe I should get serious because, like, if I do something like that again, he's going to kill me.
He's going to kill me. He's training for Mike Bisping.
So let's jump on that. Well, Yair, I know, potential title shot. Volkanovski, obviously, Volkanovski has some possibly other plans. Does this entice Volkanovski enough? And I'd love to get your guys' early takes on that fight at this moment in time. Alex, we'll start with you.
Yeah, I say, honestly, like, my only thing with Josh Emmett is, like, the last couple fights that he's won, it's like, I didn't think he won. So I don't even want to see him, fight. Like, I thought Cater won, and then I thought Ige won when they fought. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, those last couple fights that he's been winning, it's not like they've been some, like, like, I didn't even think he won. At least Yair is young. He gave us fight of the year, right, with Max Holloway. So it's like he's given us at least good performances where everybody wants to watch him fight. And now technically he's ranked number 2. So, I mean, I'd way rather see Yair than Josh Emmett because I feel like Josh Emmett is kind of just like the same exact style as Volk, but just probably not as good. And I'd rather see, I'd rather see Yair, who's an insane striker, who's fast, that's going to be able to keep up with the speed of Volk. And I want to see how that one plays out instead.
Yeah, Nick. So even answering the first part of that question, do you think Volk takes this fight? Was he impressed enough, or does he go to 155?
I think he wanted to go to 155, but then they announced Charles Oliveira and Islam in October.
So this is happening then.
So I think this is probably the next fight. Maybe an interim fight, because I heard people ask Dana White if interim fight between Yair and Josh Emmett, that'd be pretty good. I think that's probably the if we want to be as fair as we can, that's probably the best thing we could do. But I feel like either way, Yair jumps over Emmett. I think if anyone deserves one title shot, is Yair. He fought the best dudes, and had a good performances against Max, beat Brian Ortega, even though it was a little underwhelming. But I thought he did well.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? Volk needs new meat. He needs fresh meat. I think Yair matches up well with him. We'll see how the wrestling holds up. But I feel like he looked fast. He looked speedy. I think he has the firepower, the kicking game to match up well with Volk. He might have some problems because his kicks, you have to respect his kicks. And it's a lot of chaos in there when he fights. So I think Yair and Volk is a good fight to make next.
Wow. Speaking of new meat and Yair Rodriguez, question for both of you. If you are forced to eat a burrito for the rest of your life, carne asada, pollo, or carnitas? Alex.
Carne asada.
All day, bro. There's no answer. There's no other answer. It's asada, bro.
Well, we know you guys like orange juice as marinade. All right, guys. Let's move
Not all the time. Not all the time.
Yeah, if
Maybe
it's
not
too
pineapple
orange
juice,
juicy,
sorry.
if it's too orange juicy, nah.
Yeah,
But
nah, bro.
little,
If it's too
good.
citrusy, I personally don't like the orange juice. Okay?
Yeah.
Unless I'm making bulgogi or something, then I'll use maybe a white peach or something.
Yeah, usually when I cook my bulgogi, I
Brie
use
and
like
pear.
a peach kind of juice with it.
Yeah. So where did that question come from, Gil?
I don't know. I was just looking at both of you, and you guys like, these are LA boys. Let me ask this question.
dare
And
you,
leave it
dude.
down in the comments below now.
What's your answer, Gil?
Oh, I say no to all. I go Cameron.
That's not an option.
Aren't
though.
those like? Aren't they like pigskin crackers? Cameron.
Cameron is shrimp.
What the?
Oh.
Chicharron.
Chicharron. There we
is
go.
pig skin.
God damn.
Hey, a
this
pigskin
ass.
burrito. That shit might go on. God no cow.
They do have that. They got that, but they make it wet though. That's what they usually do. So they
I got a
let the
question.
Crunch. Go ahead.
Squid burrito or lengua burrito?
Lengua, more protein. Squid gets tough over time.
Is
Nick?
that more protein? Is that
No.
confirmed?
I looked it up right now on MyFitnessPal.
Dude,
I
lengua.
don't know. I don't think squid would be good in a burrito. I think I go lingua. I think that probably has a
Lingua
better
all day.
consistency. Yeah, lingua.
Lengua
all
all
day.
day.
But it's like it's
Um,
weird. All
but-
right, my bad.
All right, let's talk
No,
about
that was
sopes
good.
now. Okay, what kind of soap?
Okay,
is
sope.
Hey, molitas.
Las
I had my first
tostadas? How do you feel
molita
about
when I
those?
was in Vegas. My guy.
Molita's on fire,
Pause.
bro.
Your first molita was just recently in
In
your
No, not
Vegas.
recently. Like last time I was in Vegas, I went to Tacos El Gordo or some shit,
Did
and
you
I
get food
got
poisoning from there?
no.
Also,
did.
you live in Los Angeles.
No, I got-
Why
got-
did you have a molita here?
Because I didn't even know what
dude,
that was, bro. I'm over here just eating tacos off these taco trucks and shit because it's called taco truck. You feel me? I don't eat
Bro,
molito
you got to go
truck.
back to the motherland, bro. I think you got to go back to the motherland. I think you need
Abusas.
experience
Dude, Nick's more
Just-
Salvadorian than you, bro.
just brown people, bro.
Oh yeah,
We
bro.
need to get you around more brown people, dog.
I don't even speak Spanish. I think pincho colita camita. That's
Oh,
in Spanish,
that
bro.
means we're moving
Quiero
on to our
copiquera,
next fight, our co-main event, guys. The fight that we've all been waiting for. Let's just touch on these next couple of things. Amanda Lemos, Nick was right. Bigger, stronger, better. Takes out Michelle Watterson. I think her career is done, unfortunately, but also fortunately. She's a mother. She's older. It's time for some new blood. Any thoughts on that, gentlemen? No? 5, 4.
No, it
3,
was a great
2,
guillotine.
1.
It was a spectacular finish. Amanda Lemos, she's a problem. I think she just needs to get, the right fights and not fight Andrade because that's who she fought last and that's who she got in trouble with. So Michelle Watterson, I think she's talented. She's great, but it just I think the
Bro,
time has passed her
Winklejohn.
up.
It's the Winklejohn team, man. It's like,
Is she still training with Wink?
but I just say like that era during like the 2000s, it's like they almost didn't bring up any new people. It's just the
Yeah.
same team.
Yeah,
Go ahead,
that's
Alex.
true.
I want
Kiara?
to. I just got a notification and it's breaking news. You guys want to hear it?
Yeah, that's what the breaking news.
You
Yeah.
closed your ranks on your Apple Watch? Me too.
Yeah, I did that yesterday because I was at Universal.
Sorry.
UFC 279 on September 10th. They're finalizing the headline fight, and it's Hamzat Chimaev versus Nate Diaz.
Ugh.
Where is this? New York? Vegas?
Yeah, T-Mobile Arena, Vegas.
I don't know why that bummed me out, but that bummed me out.
That's why I was like,
Why is Hamzat doing that? Why is he taking this fight?
money?
'Cause
I guess?
More eyeballs?
I think he needs it's I don't think it's on Hamza. I think it's on the UFC.
Mhm.
Like,
Like
why
who?
did they even
we know
propose
who's
this
winning.
matchup? And then also too, it's not a good look.
What if
Is
Nate
you
Diaz
hear,
chokes him out?
that'd be crazy too. That could happen. But like you hear fucking Nate Diaz on MMA Hour with Air Hawani, and he's talking about like how they keep kind of fucking him over or whatever the case may be, and they keep pushing this fight. It's like I don't think if you guys are trying to justify this fight, you can't say the fans want to see this fight. Who wants to see
Yeah.
this fight?
Oh.
I don't think anybody wants to see this fight.
Yeah, I think
I think it's more for the casual. It's more for the news headlines.
Honestly,
Yeah,
ESPN.
that's true, I guess.
I think it's
Yeah.
them being salty at Nate because Nate's been
Yeah.
talking mad shit. And they're like, you know what? Since you
Maybe.
want to go out and box and do all this stuff, let's have you leave on a loss because then you're not going to be really worth anything because you haven't really won anything. So they're giving him the hardest fight that he could take. That literally makes no sense, right? Like,
And-
They should have gave it to Connor. If he should have just waited for the Connor fight, make that. his
I think
last
he
fight,
didn't want
honestly.
Connor. I think Connor didn't want to fight him. Like Chimaev is number 3 in
mhm.
the welterweight division. You know what I mean? Like
Because we thought
I just-
Colby, right? We all thought Colby was next.
Dude, that makes way more sense.
Yeah.
Colby and Nate makes more sense than fucking than Nate and Chimaev. I just don't really see the connection. Maybe they're trying to do like a BMF thing or something, but that's the main event, right?
Yeah.
Alex, you said?
That's what it says for the main event.
For a pay-per-view?
Yeah.
I'm out. I'm not gonna pay for that pay-per-view.
Yeah, it's a headline. UFC 279 on September 10th. Hunter Campbell told ESPN.
Damn.
Who's the
Guess we're
co-main?
gonna watch that at Gil's house. Gil's gonna pay for it, you guys.
I don't know. It doesn't say. Yeah, could we go to your house?
Yeah, you guys use my place. I've been in the Philippines. When is this? September what?
September 10th.
Oh, you're going to the Philippines? When are you going to the Philippines?
Undisclosed project with Bobo and Coloco, and then we're gonna record some Tiger Bellies out there.
Oh, cool.
Hey, if y'all need
Breaking
to
the
Breaking news
motherland?
here.
if y'all need
Breaking
a,
news here.
if y'all need a photographer when you're out there, let me know.
I ain't paying for your $3,000 flight.
Hey,
How
let
much
me
it
know.
is?
They're stupid
that's
right
business.
now.
That's
It's
business
stupid.
class, huh?
No,
I know,
that's economy, dude.
Really? What
Yeah,
airline?
how
Manila
much
Air?
how much is Singapore?
I don't. Last time I went, I paid what, like $1,100, $1,200
I
For
think
the
it's just
ticket,
bad.
just one
just-
way?
Yeah.
No,
Round
it's
trip, but
round
Oh.
trip. It's just
But it's,
because I think everyone's
economy
trying to go
plus.
back now because it just opened. So
Mm.
everyone's like,
oh, so everyone's going back to motherland. I see.
low key, kind of.
That's
But
gonna
then
be tight,
like,
dude.
new president changed. I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna get killed out there. That's fine.
You're gonna be fine, dude. Don't be a loser.
Oh, really?
You'll be
Look what
fine.
happened to you when you came back from El Salvador. You're different.
I got MS-13 tatted, bro.
Ooh,
No, I didn't. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm sorry. I'm
All right.
sorry.
Hey,
That's
also,
a
who
weird
cares
joke.
about
Let's cut
Amanda
that
Lemos,
out.
Michelle
Let's cut
Watterson?
that out.
Because
sorry.
Lemos was gonna win.
I'll tell you what I care about is you guys being wrong in this next fight. I just want to give a shout out to
Yeah,
my boy,
for
the
real.
Leech. The Leech beat the state of Muslim, not Islam. The state of Muslim. I said it, and you guys
The
didn't
state
believe
of
me.
Muslim. You know
You
what?
guys are on this weird bias thing about like Russian Islamic fighters.
I am.
It's
I
weird.
am. And I turned down my own people, bro. I turned down the fucking Republic of China, and you see them take the flag from them, bro. You see
Dude.
that shit?
Wait,
They're
I
like-
missed that part. What happened?
They took the fucking flag from them.
Oh, they
Chinese
did.
flag.
Yeah,
They
Yeah, I
snatched
saw-
it off them.
I saw that shit today, this morning.
I guess
Wait,
they're not
what
letting
happened?
anyone do flags anymore,
That makes sense. I think on their end because they don't want to like pinpoint people who have flags.
especially with
There's
this
so
Russia
much
shit.
so much shit going on.
You
Like
know?
the
Yeah,
last thing
bro.
you need is
I get it. But the Leech, I feel right when I saw the result, I was like, I fucking knew it, dude. I shouldn't have bet against the Leech unless he's fighting
good.
Hamzat. He's very fucking good, man. He's really good.
I'm surprised
these
how
Chinese
good he
fighters,
is.
bro. Once a lot of these Chinese fighters, they learn how to deal with the wrestling aspect and they get more touches than wrestling, they're going to be a real
Bro.
fucking problem.
because they're game to fight every time.
They're
It's
too
scary.
game almost. It's almost a detriment how much they want to fight. Like, you know, obviously with the Matt Schnell fight, the guy he fought, Sue Madurgi.
Mhm.
I can't even say his fucking name. Like that fight was crazy too. That guy's game as hell. And then the Leech, he is really scary, man. He's really tough.
Yeah.
And what do you guys think about this?
Well, I was
Alex?
gonna ask you guys. Are you guys familiar with this guy named Zhang Pimian?
Mm-mm.
No.
So there's this new fighter. When you guys got a chance to look him up, he just jumped into ONE FC kickboxing, and he's basically this Chinese protege. He's like 18 years old, killing people.
Oh, God.
And he now trains out of Tiger Muay Thai with all the ties. Great
Oh.
Chinese dude. I swear to God, there's nobody's a Chinese guy. Never seen a Chinese guy kickbox in my life except Nick. And let's be honest, right?
There's a big Chinese kickboxing population. Okay. Watch your fucking
Okay,
mouth.
cool. Send me the links. That's fine. Hunter Biden does cocaine. All right, let's get into the next thing.
What do you guys think? You guys want to break down those videos?
Yeah, let's incriminate myself by just talking and then showing what I'm doing and putting on iCloud.
So you wouldn't do that? You wouldn't weigh crack out in front of a
Yeah.
prostitute? Is that true that he was
Yeah.
in front of a prostitute? How do we confirm this? We don't know.
We don't know that. Andrew Schultz. All right, guys, move on to the next thing. Matt
Schnell.
Matt Schnell. What do you
Schnell.
think, Alex? I know you don't like this guy at all.
No, remember I chose him because I thought Sue was a one name, and I was like, I'll never go against anybody as one name. And then you guys said it's actually two, so I was like, oh, okay, never mind. I got Matt Schnell. So I like Matt Schnell. I thought it was cool. I mean, he came back from the most danger zone you can be in and ended up winning and choking this guy out unconscious. So
He had this much left in his health bar.
yeah.
The sliver in Street Fighter, where it's just like you can't even see the red anymore. That's what he had.
And then all of a sudden, perfect this motherfucker, like he was playing Tekken. You feel me? Like out of nowhere, just started beating the shit out of this motherfucker,
Boom.
then choked his ass out. You feel me? On God and cap, no cap.
Okay, cool. Nick, don't even respond to that. You can't top that answer. I'm sorry. Shane Burgos, Charles Jourdain, yum yum or
Dude. Man, Charles
Nick,
Jourdain, bro. Oh my God. He just
Not
made
that
me
good.
more of a fan. I thought he won the fight. It's crazy to believe that Shane Burgos won that fight, but correct me if you guys think I'm wrong. But I thought Jourdain had the way higher output. He controlled the pace of the fight.
Did he land the significant strikes? That's all I need to ask.
He doubled. He doubled or tripled how much Shane Burgos landed. So I thought Charles Jourdain won that fight. I think there was no question that he won the fight. It was kind of interesting. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I was going for Shane Burgos, but at the end of the fight, I did not think he won. I was like, oh shit. Okay.
Yeah,
So I didn't think he won that fight, honestly. I thought Charles Jourdain. I know that Shane Burgos was being aggressive and taking him down and stuff, but it just wasn't really like the damage.
He didn't do nothing with it.
Yeah, the damage compared on the other side, what was happening to him. I was like, man, I didn't think there was any way he was going to win, and then he won. So I was like,
we got to figure out the takedowns thing, because it's like if you get a takedown and they pop up within 30 seconds and there's no control or damage being done, I don't think you can count that as a significant takedown. Like if your butt touches the mat, you come right back up. That's one thing versus if you get taken down and you're landing damaging shots to somebody on the ground, then I think it's effective. But if they're not landing shots or threatening submissions at the very least, I don't know what to say.
I feel like Shane Burgos let us down a little bit in this fight too. Like the way that they hyped it up, you thought it was about to be a fucking boxing match, just
I think it was in New York. It was in New York, and he's a New York boy, so they were fucking the vibe. It was crazy to see the vibe change, huh? Like it felt like a big pay-per-view. It was weird.
Yeah. But then I just, from way that they were talking in the interviews, I did not expect them to be just wrestling heavy the whole time, especially because he is a good striker. So I thought it was going to be but I mean, that's what happens sometimes.
Charles Jourdain was going to fucking piece him up like that.
Yeah.
Because dude, he looked like kind of Max Holloway-ish, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Just high volume, ripping the body.
Yeah. Jourdain looked really good. I still think though, even though he lost, he probably is going to get like better outcome from this fight than Shane Burgos is, honestly.
I hope so.
And then the fight that Alex wanted to see, obviously, Miesha Tate, Lauren Murphy. Lauren Murphy.
Reason why I woke up early.
Breaks Miesha Tate's face. Miesha Tate, is she done? Question mark.
Yes.
I think the comeback run is done.
Yeah.
She's not that good, bruh. Like
Lauren Murphy's a dog, bro.
Champion. Hey, did you hear about this hot take? What do you guys think? I think Ariel Helwani said this. I'm not sure. Just looking at a headline that Ronda Rousey overrated. What do you guys think?
I think if she competes in today's day, obviously
don't look in hindsight. Look now, like at the time, even when
she can't be overrated.
I don't think she's overrated
because
she put the
sport
on the map.
Yeah,
she put the sport on the.
In terms of technicality, did she just have the right matchups?
Well, here's the thing. Ready? You can't say she's overrated because there's generations, right? There's time periods of everything. Yeah. So in her time period, she was the best skilled, especially because women's MMA was still very new, right?
She's the Royce Gracie.
Yeah, at the time, she was the best that you could get for women's MMA. Nowadays, if she comes in, she gets smashed like she did by Ronda. She loses to almost everybody, I think, in that top 5, top 10.
Passing of the torch, generation-wise,
was she had won? Well, would she had beaten her early in her career if she wasn't fighting more of these mixed martial artists, more specialists like a Holly Holm or Amanda earlier? Is Ronda? If those two were earlier in her career,
probably
like right after Miesha.
No, but the reason why
skills the same, right?
Yeah, and the reason why they were able to come around was because of Ronda Rousey. So without Ronda, they wouldn't even ever been in a position to fight someone like Ronda. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, and I used that point to saying that's why Ronda was there because of Miesha Tate.
No,
Miesha Tate put Strikeforce on the map. You inconsiderate woman hater.
Well, she was the champ, and Ronda dusted her off like 2 or 3 times in a very spectacular fashion. So of course, Miesha gave her the platform and elevated Ronda, but I don't think she's overrated. I think, that's like saying, do you think Connor's overrated for what he did to the sport?
Yes.
No.
Dude, looking back on old Connor, that man was fucking something special, dude. It's honestly, it's honestly worse seeing how he ended up now than anything else. Like just seeing how wasted his potential was, because he really could have been even bigger than he is today. But I feel like
been Michael Jordan.
He could have been Michael Jordan, bro.
If he kept his head on straight, honestly.
Yeah, John Jones too. John Jones.
Same
well,
with
John
John.
Jones is probably, there's a chance that he's gonna be the fucking the face again. You know?
It's just too much. It's his antics.
I will say this: Connor is done. Like there's
Connor's done though.
Like even everybody
He's
hoping
more
for his
done than Misha.
comeback. Yeah, he's all hoping for his comeback. He's over here partying and shit, bro. Like, why are you having a birthday party at 30, whatever? Like, who has a birthday party like that?
When you're rich.
Yeah, I've never done that.
Yeah, what the fuck? Take down the decorations, bro. No, I just want to say this about Misha Tate is
Who has a birthday in their 30s? I don't know. All of us?
No, I mean like huge ass party. I don't know. I'm just different, I guess. But like big ass parties like that. Yeah, but like he's like out drinking, like all going on. It's like, bro,
like Sweet 16?
you a dad, bro. Like you are a dad.
Be a dad.
You have a family.
You're
like
dad, be a dad.
Yeah, go home and let your kids make you a cake and shit. You know, do this shit. You know that I'm never gonna do because I'm gonna die alone. You know what I'm saying? Do that shit. You feel me? But like back about Misha Tate, what I wanted to say was she was popping during that Ronda era. That was the era, right? She was in that era, but the Ronda era was done. So everybody in that era is done, right? So for her to try and come back and she's in this new era with like Valentina, Amanda Nunes and shit, she's not going to survive in it. And I mean, I think you saw, because honestly, Lauren Murphy, she's not like an amazing striker. She's not like she's strong and she's a dog, like what Nick said. So like, that's a hard fight for Misha Tate, but she's not even like a specialist. Like imagine if Misha fought Valentina would have dusted her so bad it wouldn't have been funny.
Wow. There you guys go. That is the hot take on Misha Tate by Alec Acosta. Clip it, post it, eat it. All right. All right, guys. We don't have any We Out Here morning news, but I do want to mention one thing. I feel like it was answered earlier, but I just want to mention really quick. We Out Here morning news, really quick. Is I didn't realize Khamzat Chimaev, before this Nate Diaz thing was announced, I didn't realize he was calling out Alex Pereira. And then Alex Pereira was like, shut the fuck up. And I was like,
I still think he beats Pieta.
I think everyone beats Pieta, let's be honest. But
no.
You think, wait, what? Say that again. What'd you say?
I think anyone that doesn't play into stalking Pereira.
No, now you're getting all extravagant. You just said, I think anybody beats Pieta.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, but everyone
now all of a sudden you're like, I think anybody
down.
that doesn't want to wrestle and has a fourth degree wrestling belt. No,
a fourth degree wrestling belt is not a real thing.
Yes, it is, dude. Hulk Hogan has one.
Yeah,
right?
bro,
you're
brother.
Right. My bad.
Yeah.
Anyways, I just thought that was interesting. And then they announced the Nate Diaz thing. I was like, what a waste of time for some more promo.
Dude, how would that go down if Khamzat fought Pereira? I was thinking about this today too. How do you think it would go down?
Smishes him.
Smash, brother. I think he has a hard time.
One knee down the
bro.
middle, capture that one leg, takedown, game over.
I would just want to see Khamzat in person because I've seen Pieta in person, right? And his takedown defense is getting better, right? But like Pieta was a big dude. Like when I saw him in person, I was like, "Oh, dude, he's big as fuck, right? He's 6'4",
you're a tall boy."
Yeah, and he walks around over like 220. So I'm like,
doesn't matter.
But that's what all I'm saying is like if Khamzat is as big as they say, Khamzat smashes him because he's just gonna wrestle him and smash him. Khamzat wrestles and smashes Alexander Gustafsson. He's smashing all those middleweights. I'm telling you, if he could be middleweight champ, I think he has an easier path of being middleweight champ than he does welterweight, just because he has to fight Kamaru and Colby. He doesn't have those type of wrestling challenges that he does at middleweight that he does at welterweight. 100% on God, no cap. I'm fucking him.
All right. Let's get to our quick pick picks with Alex Acosta and Nick the Ear. Let's go quickly through these guys. I like this heavyweight main event. This is a yum one. We have Curtis then Blaydes versus Tom. I say future champ Aspinall beats Ngannou, beats Gon, beats everyone. I love this kid so much. Yeah. I'm getting a UK citizenship if that's even the thing. What do you guys think?
Man, I think this is a really tough fight for Tom Aspinall.
Is it? You're talking about a very good jiu-jitsu player.
But if he makes it look easy like he's done the rest of his fights, the sky's the limit for this fucking dude, man. And I have a feeling he's going to get a W. I think he's gonna get a W on Curtis Blaydes.
Bro, big W.
Big W.
W.
Statement.
W.
For me, I think Chael Sonnen was right about Tom Aspinall in the sense of where he needs to be more loud and talk more, right? And Aspinall doesn't want to. But I think because he doesn't want to, people really don't realize like actually how good he is. Because like of what you said, Gil, he's a really decorated black belt. Like his dad was a really good jiu-jitsu guy.
He started off that way.
Yeah, his start was jiu-jitsu. Okay, and then his striking, and he's really powerful. But then people don't know this. Like, remember we were tripping out last time? He's a big ass motherfucker, bro. He's taller than Ngannou. Like, he is a big dude, and he
don't look like it, huh? In the cage.
know.
He looks small in the cage. It's weird.
So he's a really big dude, but he's super fast and powerful. And his jiu-jitsu, honestly, I think we're gonna see him finish Curtis Blaydes within 3 rounds. Honestly,
I think so too. That's what I was thinking. I was thinking third and fourth round. We're gonna see a finish.
Whoa, I think you guys are being a little disrespectful. It's going to be first round finish.
Ooh.
What do you think the route to victory is, Gil?
Oh, the route to victory is stand up. I do not think Curtis Blaydes can handle these quick golden gloves hands. And if he does try to take him down, guess what? I will pull guard. I will reverse. I will guillotine. That is a Tom Aspinall life story. Next. This one's fun. It's Jack Hermanson, the Joker. I think coming off a loss. Who did he lose to? Was it
I think Vittori.
Yeah, Vittori.
Marvin Vittori, and he's fighting little Curtis Blaydes. Chris Curtis, his little brother, his little homie. I don't know why I said homie.
So homie. Wow, Gil. I mean, we know what you are now.
Whoa.
Yeah, I'm a homie.
Oh shit.
What's up, homie? I've never heard you ever use the word homie.
I say homies around everyone not black, so that's weird that I said it with a black dude.
That's cool.
I call mostly like Vietnamese people homies. Like a homie.
What's up, homie, man?
Homie. Nick, what do you got for this one? You going with the Joker for a bounce back win? Are you going to give some new blood?
I'm high on Chris Curtis, man. When I saw him come into the UFC, I was very impressed with him. His demeanor, the way he could like withstand some adversity and still stay calm and then execute a win. I think matchup wise, he's probably going to be able to knock out Jack Hermanson on his feet. I think he might be able to stop some of the wrestling attacks from Jack Hermanson long enough for him to get a finish on the feet. But then again, Jack Hermanson can. I don't think it's crazy to think that Hermanson will be able to hold down Curtis and kind of make it rough for 3 rounds. But I still think the Action Man is going to get it done with a KO on
That's a good name. I like that. Action Man.
That's a great nickname. It's like creative, to 90s, it's a little different, 80s. You know. Like and he looks vintage. Like the Action Man. He's about that action, boss. You know what I mean?
I like names like that or like Wonder Boy. Like I don't like all like the typical fighter names like the Mall,
like the Joker,
the Gorilla. Even though
Joker's not that bad. Joker's not that bad. But
what does it have to do with fighting, bro? Like the Joker? What, you gonna joke your way out when I beat your ass? The fuck?
All right, Alex, what do you think?
I got the Action Man because he about that action. He TTG. He trained to go on full.
He TTG, boy. He TTG.
All right, let's move over to a very. No. Jordan, the Monkey King, can do splits. Has Paddy ever fought anyone that's done splits?
I'll say this. This fight is going to be tough for Paddy, bro.
Yes, it is.
If Jordan Levitt finds his way on the ground, he's going to give Paddy some issues. Not issues that I don't think Paddy can overcome.
No, it's issues, dude.
But Jordan is slick on the ground, bro. Like, and he's weird and he's unorthodox. Obviously, because he be twerking all the time, which I'm a fan of.
He really does, dude.
Yeah, like I think he has a really weird style. His approach to the game is very different. Almost kind of polar opposites to Paddy. Like it seems like Jordan's a lot more calm. Paddy's just in the chaos. Like he wants it to be loud. He wants it to be chaotic. He doesn't want his opponents to ever like chill out when he's fighting. So he's all about that pressure. I think Paddy might, if he can keep it standing, I think he might be able to get a KO on this dude. But Jordan Levitt's dangerous on the ground. But I still think it's hard to go against Paddy the Body when he's fighting in fucking Liverpool or whatever he's fighting in.
I like how you said Liverpool without the accent, but still kind of with the accent.
With
In
the-
Liverpool.
Liverpool. So I think it's gonna be a tough to beat Paddy on his home soil. So I'm gonna go with Paddy the Body.
Paddy the body.
Paddy.
Alex. Alex,
Can I hear
you
the
for
song one
Jordan
more time,
Levitt?
Alex?
Oh, pie the pie. Oh, pie the pie. Bro, here's the thing. Paddy the
it.
Baddy,
Fire.
black belt, really good. He has a lot of submission wins, right? So I think he's their ground game and their submission game nullifies each other. It's going to be a striking match. Paddy the Baddy's going to hit him with those mud pie paws and just literally knock him out because Scousers don't get knocked out.
Scousers.
And I think we're going to see bro, I don't think there's a way that I like Jordan Levitt. He's always been funny to me because he's always done the twerking shit, like you guys said. So I've always been a fan of him because it's fun. Like you always hope he wins because you want to see what he does. And like he was like, maybe after I beat Paddy, I'll go throw my booty all over him. Like that shit's funny as fuck, bro.
Yeah, that's hilarious. That's really
Said that?
Yeah. So kind of a bummer because I don't want to see them fight because I'm a fan of both of them. But I think Paddy the Baddy's gonna win for sure.
Yeah, you know the one thing a Scouser can get knocked out by?
What? Stupid.
The king of the monkeys, bro.
Ooh.
Just for the fact that this guy said, I didn't even know that. It made it so much better for me that he wants to throw his booty up on Paddy's.
Throw his ass on a circle on Paddy's
Like,
forehead.
dude, think about that. Saying that about another man, that's probably the one of the like. There's a lot of pressure on Paddy to be in Liverpool and having the Monkey King throw his butt on your face.
Yeah,
but
but
loss.
that's why you're not gonna lose, bro. He ain't gonna let no.
But the pressure. Think about it. Oh, shit, like
He's gonna hit with the Rikishi, bro. He's gonna hit
The
with the stink bomb.
Rikishi,
my
dude.
boy.
No, I love Paddy. You can never. I love when guys are on rolls like this and such great personalities. I'm going for Paddy all the way, but it sucks because Jordan, if he, like Nick said, if he gets on the ground, it's kind of scary.
Yeah,
very slick.
The
Very
scrambles are going to be fun, but that's what I'm looking forward to. I want to see how they duke it out on the ground because I'm sure it's just like, it's going to be wild scrambles. I think.
I mean, Paddy has
weird
a strength
scrambles
advantage.
too.
Paddy has a strength advantage for sure.
Potentially, we don't know. Shit.
All right, we have Nikita Krylov versus Alexander Acosta.
This is a fun one.
I think this is it was light heavyweight. Okay,
Yep.
wow. Gustafson's is this return?
Yeah.
Right? Or
To
no?
light heavyweight, yeah. His last member, he made the return at heavyweight against Verdum.
Yeah,
He did the one thing that everybody told him not to do and went grappling and got choked out.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
did
think
he
this
leave
fight.
retirement? Do we know why he left retirement?
I think John Jones fucked his ass up, and he's like, "Man, I'm retired." I think it messed with him a little bit because of the way he got beat in that fight. It was very one-sided and it was pretty brutal. So I think, maybe that sent him into retirement a little bit. But I think Gus. I think this is a good win for him. I think this is I don't want to say an easy win, but I think it's going to be a lot easier than last fights that he's had. Gus has been fighting really tough dudes. Not saying Krylov is not a beast by any means. He's very experienced. He's very well rounded. But I feel like, I think Gus could pull this one off. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Alex?
think honestly back then when Jones was around, it was one of those things where if Jones didn't exist, Gus is your reigning UFC light heavyweight champ, and he's champ for a long time. And honestly, now that Jones is gone, I still think the same. Like, remember the last person to beat the brakes off of Glover, who that was? It was Gustafsson, right?
Who knocked him out.
Yeah, and I just think I think Gus is just better than everybody in the division, honestly. And now that he's back in it and Jones is out, honestly, I think he's just he's way more well-rounded. His takedown defense is good. His takedowns are good if he wants to use that, but his striking is so good. Like his boxing and his footwork for such a big guy, he's like 6'5", he's so good. And I think that he's a problem for every single one of these light heavyweights. And honestly, I think he's going to win, and I hope he just stays on a roll because I do think that he can be champion.
I love Gus. He's one of my favorite fighters. I thought he was going to beat John Jones the first fight, but man, after that retirement, I don't know. It's just like, I think he loses terribly in this fight. I think he gets KO'd, honestly. I think I think we're still thinking of Alexander circa 2000s early 2000s when he was like very bouncy. He was late 20s, just quick. But I think this guy's just older. He moves a lot slower. Nikita's been active. I've seen this guy bounce around and kick. He's very fast. Yeah, I don't see Alexander winning. Also,
I like that take.
Well, you're wrong.
Also, can't be training with Darren Till.
Bro, he trains with Hamza and Darren Till, bro. That's going to be the next team. You know how like AKA
He's
was
already
a team?
All Stars has always been the team.
No, but now it's going to be the team. Like how City Kickboxing is the team right now. They're going to be the
I
next
hope,
team.
bro. Darren Till pulling out of this fight.
Yeah, it's a bummer.
That's a huge bummer, bro. Huge bummer.
But like AKA is already done because Islam's going to lose to Charles. So like they're not really going to have like fighters like popping off. But next fight we have Molly McCann. I'm just joking.
And
not.
Hannah
No, you're not.
Goldie. Pick really quick. I'm going to just go for Molly McCann only because she's in Liverpool. That's it.
I like Hannah Goldie because I think she a dime piece. But I think she's going to win, honestly. Hannah Goldie.
Hannah Goldie?
Yeah.
It's a bodybuilder physique. It's too much for me.
I think it's a tough fight for Molly McCann.
Yeah.
Hannah Goldie's she's pretty tough. She's real strong.
Let's be honest, though. Molly McCann, every fight is tough for her. She just pulls it out.
And that's
She's
why I'm
not,
going
let's be
Molly
honest, she's not the
McCann.
best fighter in the world.
I'm gonna go Molly McCann by spinning back elbow and just pure chaos.
Okay. Give me that next fight, Alex.
This is a good fight too, bro. Honestly.
Yeah.
I just want to
Dude,
talk about this one. This one's great. Paul Craig all day. Let's go.
I got Bear Jew by triangle, bro. I'm not gonna go against that.
Oh
No, I always go for Volk because I've been a fan for Vulcan for a long time, and I'm going for him. I think he's gonna knock out Paul Craig. I think this is his comeback, and he's gonna start doing well again in the fucking division. Because at one point, you know, he was a kickboxing champion. Like he is really good, bro. And I just think he needs to find his little stride. And I think this is gonna be the fight that he's gonna find his stride in.
I think he's got to leave Stanford. That's what he needs to do. All right. Any other shout outs? I just want to shout out one fighter on the undercard, which is Murakami. I've always liked this guy ever since the Ultimate Fighter, but I don't think he
Hate
ever
this
pulled a
guy.
string together. Love him. Love
Hey, what
Murakami.
Nathaniel Wood and Charles Rosa? That's gonna be a little banger of a fight. Nathaniel Wood's really good, and then also Muhammad Mokaev.
Oh yeah,
love that dude. Jai Herbert is a fucking
What's
beast.
Muhammad Makaev's what's his deal? I don't.
He's a flyweight out of Dagestan, British raised
wrestler or boxer.
wrestler, but amazing
Everything.
striker. Won by a flying knee on that guy who told the Chinese dude to go back to your country. Hit him with a flying knee. Had a broken hand going into that fight. Finished him with a guillotine. Crazy. First like 30 seconds. This kid is spectacular. He's a beast.
I like it.
this is
And
a
Jai
good
Herbert.
fight card. Really good
Jai
fight card.
Herbert's really good.
Yeah.
Dude,
Alex, any
the
other
fucking
shout outs for you?
These fights are really good. I'm not a fan of Marquand Amirkhani. I hope Jonathan Pierce pieces his ass up, honestly. But yeah, this fight, the Nathaniel Wood and Charles Rosa fight's really good, and this Mason Jones guy is really good. So this is a good fight card. No kids.
Also, the Ricky Simone Jack Shore fight should have been on this fight card because that fight was fucking phenomenal. Ricky Simone, we forgot to talk about him.
Oh
I
yeah,
like Ricky Simone.
The fact that he beat Jack Shore the way he did, phenomenal. Jack Shore's a fucking
Impressive.
animal, bro.
I got to see Ricky train a couple times before this fight too. The guy's because he's at Team Oyama. He's a beast. Yeah, he's a fucking beast, bro. So I
That's
thought
an
he was gonna
understatement.
win. Yeah, I thought he was gonna. I was like, man, Ricky Simone, he's a monster, bro. And he's short, but he's a stocky motherfucker. So you know he's like strong as
boy.
shit. Yeah.
He thick.
And I think he beats the shit out of Sean O'Malley if they fight. And
Oh,
I
man.
believe there's a reason why Sean O'Malley has avoided that fight because Ricky's been calling him out for a long time.
He don't
now.
want that smoke. I don't blame him.
All right, final question, guys, before we end the show. Thumbs up or thumbs down? The Minions.
Haven't seen it, but thumbs
Just
up.
in general. Just in general.
I'm a
They're
fan.
cool. They're cool.
I'm a fan of the
There we go.
Minions.
We'll end the show on that.
I
Guys,
like
thank you
it.
for watching your show. Use all those
I like
pics.
them.
Follow Nick's other vlog. He talks about the Minions for about an hour. It's pretty cool. It's pretty chill.
My movie breakdown channel.
Yeah, he loves it so much.
Minions only.
Follow Nick at Nick Ear. Alex Acosta. Follow us on We Out Here MMA. Myself
Wait,
at Gilbert.
Where do you follow me
Alex
at?
Left
What
God
the fuck?
at Left God.
Oh, shit.
Left
Left God at Left Pigs at David So spelled differently.
Ooh.
All right, guys. We love you. Peace. Hallelujah. Inshallah.
Inshallah, brother.
Christ. Buddha.